A very warm day outside by Minnesota standards, but then again, it is still summer. Either way, the AC is working just fine at U.S. Bank Stadium in the Twin Cities. Today, it's week 3, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the L.A. Chargers taking on the Minnesota Vikings. 2 weeks have come and gone. It's off to week 3, and we're underway on EA Sports. And they will elect to not bring this one out, as our first drive will begin at the 25. The kind of tackling they want to see all game, as he'll lose yardage to start things out. It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play. Second down. A shotgun snap for Herbert. That's caught by the rookie Quentin Johnston. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. That one good for 13 and a Charger first. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Herbert off of play action. It's wheeled in downfield by Johnston. And they'll take him to the ground quickly, but he's able to get it down to the 41-yard line. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. Here's Herbert. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. He'll get just a yard on the scramble in second down.
That's an early scramble to be viewed positively by either side. From the offensive point of view, it begins to establish him as a possibility to keep it on certain plays. And defensively, they avoided giving up a huge play in one of their first tests in containing a quarterback on the run.
Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings' 27-yard line. The Chargers' passing game rolling a bit here. They've got another first. Herbert setting up to throw on first down. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
Buying time is left. Herbert able to show his wheels as he gets the first. We know they have these RPOs in their playbook, and look, we're seeing it here in the first quarter. You think we're going to see it as the game continues?
They trotted him out early for a reason, partner. They're letting them know that this isn't the...
And he's not able to get away. Sacked back at the 22. But Daniil Hunter, he's the one who gets in there and brings him down to the ground. Justin Herbert looking to throw on second down. Under pressure, they got him again. Marcus Davenport, the first rounder out of UTSA with a sack. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down. Went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. Here's Herbert. And that would be incomplete.
I wonder, Brandon, I just wonder, you think maybe he was worried about where he was on the field? Was he far enough? Was he close enough to the first down sticks?
Absolutely. He was right there by him, and I think he was thinking first down before he caught that football.
Yeah, got to catch it first, because if you don't catch it, there's no chance of picking up a first down.
Able to move the ball on that drive. Yes, just 3 points, but 4 first downs were in there.
Yeah, and you can look at it and feel pretty good about the whole thing and think, okay, this should continue throughout this ball game. On the flip side, if you're a defender, it's almost like, whew, We only gave up 3. They moved the ball on us pretty well.
And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line. So bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision. Loses him about 4 yards. Cousins and the Vikings with a 1st and 10 at their own 21. Now the 4th-year man, it's Cam Akers. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. This drive starting off on the right foot, 18 yards. A CD a lot of times like to separate speed and quickness, and they've got a back that's both. We know that he's fast in the open field, but man, his first step is so quick too.
It is something, isn't it? Because you think of that type of speed getting to the perimeter and turning upfield, but also when you run those inside runs, he can get into the secondary so fast, the linebacker's not.
It's caught inside the 25. A big play there for Minnesota. 52 yards.
It's early, but it now a cliche alert here. Big players make big plays. Should I say in big games too? What the heck. And this defense, they're going to have to find some way to slow him down as this game goes on, because when this combination is going good, they can tear your secondary apart.
They'll run here with Akers. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. So they get pushed back to the 11, and here's 2nd and goal. Here's Cousins. Throwing left side here, and it's complete. And just shy of the goal line as he's out of bounds right at the 1. A 10-yard completion, but still now facing 3rd and goal. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. Second quarter now from Minnesota. It's the Vikings in possession of the football, as they'll see what they can do on 3rd and goal. Akers is in. Touchdown, Minnesota.
And you can bet when they were in that huddle, there was definitely some urgency, because I'm sure they were saying to each other, we got to push this one in right now, so we're going to have to run this on 4th down, and there'll be extra bodies in the hole. That's excellent work there at the point of attack. All it takes is one little crease as he fights his way into the end zone.
Now Joseph tees it up to kick off following the touchdown. And Davis content just to bring this out to the 25-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be 3rd down. And he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom. Quick. And what a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
And it's not going to be enough here. A gain of 4, about 2 feet short of the marker, 4th down. Defensively, they were all over that. When he decided to keep it, there were a lot of eyes just darted on him.
I wonder if he followed the progressions properly there. I think maybe he really wanted to run with the football. Turned out not to be the correct decision.
On is the punter Scott here as he gets this one away. And that one hits at the 7, but bounds into the end zone, and that'll be a touchback. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm not much a physical reaction watching what's happening right now, but let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
Yeah, because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. Justin Jefferson bringing in the slant. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5.
What terrifies defenses when they see slant routes thrown is that the receiver is on the move, and oftentimes he catches it and gets upfield. Does a really nice job rallying to him and stopping him for a minimal gain.
And he will have the Vikings first down by about a yard as they find a way to convert there on 3rd down and 5. Cousins on first down. Into the hands of the rookie Jordan Addison. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and that will bring up 2nd down. They'll go with Akers here up the middle. And this will be a Vikings first down as good running gets them to about the 44. Well, the Vikings at 0-2 here to begin the season. And listen, they made their share of mistakes in these first 2 games, CD, but talking with them in the days leading up to this one, doesn't seem like they've lost any confidence.
I would agree with that, and what they told us was that they weren't planning on making any drastic changes. They didn't see the need to shake things up. They were going to continue to plow ahead. They thought they had the right guys on the team and in the locker room. But they do have to start winning some games.
And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. Another good completion on the drive as the Vikings have a first down.
Amazing how Jefferson makes first downs like that look routine, isn't it? He's off to the greatest start by a receiver in NFL history. Set records for most catches and yards in a player's first 3 seasons and led the league in both last year.
And he gets us down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. 2nd down and a little more than a yard here. Here's Madison running left. And an excellent job of finding the opening as he's got this now all the way down to the 22. It's a gain of 11 as the Vikings pick up the first.
Some big plays in the passing game on this drive, and here's one out of the running game. So the passing game loosening things up. Now there's room to roam.
A first down throw for Cousins. Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there. And the Chargers will have the football as this is taken up past the 30.
Brandon, this is a veteran quarterback back there. He should know better than to make a throw like this. This is definitely not his best ball, and I think he knew this was trouble the second it was leaving his hand.
After the turnover, here's Herbert. Flush to his right. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Daniil Hunter, that is now 2 sacks for him here in this first half. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. From the shotgun, here's Herbert. Flushed out right. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. That one a broken play, but it ends up being a good play. The scramble goes for 20.
The sack on first down took him out of a traditional running play and put him in a passing situation. But didn't stop him from running anyway, did it?
No, I was surprised when he took off. I thought, oh, he's got some space. He might pick up 5, 6, 7 yards. He goes all the way and picks up the first. On 1st and 10, Herbert. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. Well, the Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. Now it's Herbert. And this one incomplete. Threw it down at the feet of his receiver. He released that awkwardly. It almost looked like a pitcher who gripped his fastball a little too hard and let it go late, and it bounced in front of the plate.
Yeah, one of those fastballs that ends up at 57 feet, not 60 feet, 6 inches. Just a little short with the arm, which is unusual because we saw him in warm-ups. He's got a big, strong arm when he delivers it with confidence.
Allen, the man in motion left. Going to throw on third down with Herbert. Caught by Allen. He's brought down after a pickup of 5, but he needed 8. Fourth down. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1. On fourth down, J.K. Scott ready to punt it away. And now the up man has it. It's a fake. A little trickeration there, but it doesn't fool him. And that will force a turnover on downs.
Fourth and short in this part of the field. You just notice special teams coordinators rallying the team saying, watch the fake, watch the fake. But Brandon, don't they usually say that on every punting situation?
Oh, yeah, they can be up 40 in the fourth quarter. That's their job. They scream that every time.
And this time, though, his team locked in, and they were well aware that it truly was a situation that they could fake it. And they were ready for it and stopped it.
Now the Vikings will use the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. Throwing, Cousins. And this throw will be intercepted. Picked off by Asante Samuel Jr. And the Chargers force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27.
So rare to see any quarterback toss back-to-back interceptions in the NFL, regardless of status or experience. Whether it's him personally or just the offensive game plan, I think this defense is reading something out there, and they're holding the upper hand.
And they'll indeed start on the ground to run that clock. And he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. The Vikings have to like their position. They've got the lead. They get this football as well as we are back and underway for the second half. The fair catch taken short of the goal line, and they'll begin this third quarter at their own 25. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And, Charles, they've got the lead. I would imagine the overall halftime tone was a positive one, but what do you think the talking points were in the locker room?
Well, if there were 3 talking points at the half, partner, all of them were about turnovers because they were pretty loose with the ball. Otherwise, this lead could be even bigger. Now, I don't think that they overly harped on it, but I think they told them, guys, if you want to keep calling those plays that are exciting, you've got to take care of the ball. Otherwise, we may have to dial things back a little bit.
From the gun, here's Cousins. Complete. Jefferson the target. They get 14 back, but it leads now to a third down. They're going to hurry back to the line now. Cousins to throw it. Pass complete to Addison. And, oh, he's just going to be short here, barely, maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches. They'll run for it with Akers. They only needed a few inches, but still some anxious moments there, but they do convert on 4th. Oh, on the defensive side, that is so deflating.
Not only is it deflating, they've got to look in each other's eyes on that side of the ball and take each other's measure. You've got them backed up, perfect situation. And what they said to you on the other side is, we don't think you can stop us. Went ahead and got it in that position. That should never happen.
And he'll go out of bounds. It appears right at the 45. Ball placed at the 45 for 2nd and 5. To throw is Cousins. He'll take a shot for the end zone. He's got his man. It's taken in for a Viking touchdown. A big play there. His second touchdown on the season. And they are able to add on to their advantage. Joseph connects on the extra point, and that pushes the lead up to 11. Now Joseph tees it up to kick off following the touchdown. And Davis content just to bring this out to the 25-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going. They make their second half debut here, and things are looking a little bit tougher now. You give up the points there, Charles, that touchdown drive on the other side. So now it's a two-score game here. Got to be careful.
They certainly do, and I'm just wondering at halftime if those guys just looked into each other's eyes and realized what they've got to get done and come out a little bit more charged up, because if they don't get some kind of points here, that next drive, that could make this a three-possession game.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he's upended after a gain of 4 up to the 25-yard line.
Well, they still have time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Hands it off out of the gun. And this will not get close to the first down marker as he's brought down at the 26. Just a 1-yard gain on the play, and that'll mean a call to the punt team as it's fourth down. Here's J.K. Scott now as he'll kick it away for the second time. Oh, it's a wobbler here. And he'll take it on this side of midfield. Just a 25-yard punt. Not what he was hoping for by any stretch. And the Vikings, they'll be set up well as they take over in great field position. 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, Cousins. Middle of the field to Jefferson. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. Getting it to him in space pays off big time. That winds up going for 31.
Another big play right there. And this is where, as an offense, you can really put the hammer down. You've got a double-digit lead, but those other guys, they've been hanging around. A touchdown here could put this game out of reach, and that's a strong step towards getting it done.
Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about, and you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent, and that allows you to make a play on it and oftentimes knock it away.
Throwing again, Cousins on 2nd and 10. And this one too low.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time. So now 3rd and 10, a big play to start the drive, but nothing since. They'll throw again, Cousins. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Picked up by Michael Davis. And the Chargers are going to have it here at their own 32-yard line. So a potential momentum shifter there, working with a 2-score lead, 3rd quarter, but that, not the smartest of throws.
I would agree with you on that one, because this game is still very much in the balance. It felt pretty one-sided to this point, but now, if these guys can turn this turnover into points, things could start getting a little more interesting.
Now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
Maybe a little frustration starting to creep in. The offensive line hasn't done a great job of protecting him in this game, and there he was, hit again as he threw it.
Yeah, another time on his backside, probably starting to get a little frustrated.
Got to keep his composure. Can't let the defense know that they're getting to him.
And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. Play action. It's Herbert. Eluding the pressure right. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
Brandon, once that one broke down, there were only so many options left for him to take. Fortunately, only first down, so he smartly got the yardage he could get and didn't worry about trying to turn it into a bigger play and end up taking a bigger loss. Here, they hope they can regroup and get something different going here on second down.
A shotgun snap for Herbert. Trying to force it to Allen, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Byron Murphy, and he's just across midfield and down at the 49-yard line.
One side gets an interception, but their defense comes on the field and picks them right back up by getting a pick of their own.
And I think you saw the same thing that I did, Brandon. As he ran off the field after making that play, we saw his quarterback seek him out and offer a personal thank you to bail him out a little bit as the offense takes the field again.
A good start to the drive. That's caught out on the left side. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Cousins now to throw on first down.
That one tipped, and it's incomplete. Well, good hands there defensively, and it's second down.
You can tell they wanted to get that ball downfield, but they had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
A second down throw for Cousins. Escaping the pressure right. Throwing left side, it's complete. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3.
Well, that should be a reminder defensively, and I think it's a reminder to myself because you just can't sell out to stop the run. There's still enough time that this offense can move the football through the air, even on first and second downs, and they obviously picked the right spot to throw them.
And this is going to be intercepted.
And the Chargers are right back in this football game.
The Charger drive about to get going.
The interception was a great starting point, but now they need points pretty quickly, down 2 scores.
Now they go screen. It's complete.
He's got room past the 30.
Escapes the defender. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Herbert.
Now he's free to midfield.
And he's going to get this into enemy territory at the 45. And they're going to speed things up here.
A gain of 13 yards. First down, Los Angeles.
Herbert on first down now. That's caught by his tight end, Gerald Everett. Yeah, he will go out right near the 35-yard line. 10 more there and another first down. Again, Herbert. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on second down. Justin Herbert looking to pass. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down. Here's Herbert. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Sacked back at the 31. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a second down and 17. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
A hole to dig out of here, 2nd and 17. Johnston sent in motion.
On second down, here's Herbert. Flush to his right. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings' 12-yard line. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And here he'll get it down to the 7. Here comes second down at 5. Out of the gun, Herbert. Toward the pylon, caught. Touchdown, Chargers. Gerald Everett, a 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Chargers have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth. So certainly some importance to this one now. After the touchdown, they could get this down to a field goal with a 2-point conversion. Steps away. And he will get into the end zone to cut the lead down to a single point. I guess the coach looked at the 2-point cheat sheet, said go for it, get it to a 3-point game, and they did it.
Yeah, and sometimes you just throw out time of game. You don't worry about that. There's just a feel sometimes in making that call, and he felt good about what he had for a 2-point conversion, and now they're only down 3 and feeling great about themselves.
And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. I'm curious to see, Charles, about the play calling on this drive. Last time out, the interception that led to a touchdown. Here we are. I mean, very close, one-score game.
Yeah, and if I'm a defender, I'm actually chirping Chili on the other side of the ball, saying, hey, we picked off the last one. What you going to do about it now? So when you do throw the football, high percentage, but throw it with confidence. Because if there's any hesitancy at all, it could end up in enemy's hands again.
5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on first down. And now we're going to get a timeout defensively. So another stop, 1:50 left in the football game. This defense starting to buckle down when they need to, and right now they're winning this fourth quarter, losing the game, but they're winning in the fourth quarter.
And what a fine line it is about what they're trying to get done, because they're down, so they obviously need the football, need a score, but they can't be so aggressive as to give up their edge.
And got his man complete. And this is caught. And that could seal it. It's a touchdown. What a huge touchdown that was, obviously, here in the late stages of the fourth quarter as they try to put this one away.
And, Brandon, when they watch the film after this week, they'll be very proud of every rep if they close this game out. Just a few snaps remaining. They can't relax just yet.
Now Joseph tees it up to kick off following the touchdown. And Davis content just to bring this out to the 25-yard line. This is 1st and 10. Herbert to throw. He's got his tight end on the corner route. It's complete. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. Herbert. He finds his target, Allen. Chargers going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. Herbert going to throw. And this is caught. Touchdown. Mike Williams. His first touchdown of the new season. And the Chargers have cut it back within a score. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. So they got their touchdown, now down a field goal. Here comes the onside kick. And the Vikings able to recover. The hands team does its job. They had to go for it with no timeouts remaining, though now. This one's as good as over.
They gave it an effort. They tried their best, did everything they could to try and get the ball on the onside kick. You're exactly right. They had to try it. It was their only option. And now this game is done. Just take it, kneel, and call it a day.
He's got room to roam. Touchdown, Vikings! T.J. Hockenson, 36 yards. And the Vikings get an important score there to extend their lead here this fourth quarter. Joseph connects on the extra point, and his guys will take a 10-point lead. Now Joseph tees it up to kick off following the touchdown. And Davis content just to bring this out to the 25-yard line. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Now Herbert. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. So they elect to decline it.
And why not? Just go ahead and let the play stand, and they'll take that.
Here's 1st down. Throwing, Herbert. Nowhere to go for Herbert, and he's going to go down. They'll come up now. This is 2nd and long. Herbert. Looking for his running back, and he's got him. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. The sound reverberating here in the dome. This is 3rd down. Herbert. And that is incomplete.
That means it's just one last chance left, and this has to be a 1st down or a touchdown, or this game's over.
The decision made for them. They've got to go. It's 4th down. They snap it to Herbert. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have the Chargers 1st down, and they come up with a big one there to keep the drive moving and then some. Well, this was a very close ball game at halftime, Charles, but in the second half, that offense kind of kicked things into another gear, and they were able to pull away for the victory.
And, Brandon, I think they're the type of team that just looked in the mirror and said, hey, ton of pressure on, but we're the type of team that can flat out handle it. They stood up with confidence, and